Welcome back to CJ Sports Corner and Entertainment. We're going to talk about the draft once again today. Kick it off with the running backs once again. Did the quarterback yesterday. Go to YouTube and check the archive or the Facebook page as well. And watching this on Facebook, click the link and subscribe if you like. We're going to do some movie reviews, album reviews, and a whole bunch of good stuff as well. To be on the lookout for this page. But we'll talk about the running backs. Class this year, which is spearheaded by Leonard Fournette. He seems to be garnishing a lot of attention and a lot of high accolades as well. It's probably being the next Zeke Elliott or as a specialist Adrian Peterson impact. The dude was 10 pounds overweight and ran like a 4.51 at the combine, and did a lot of good in the athletic drills. I don't get too caught up in the combine numbers. You can look at a guy like Antonio Brown, who had a subpar combine, but looks freakishly athletic out there on the field with good route running and mastering this position and hard work and dedication. And pretty much you want to look for those athletes that have ability but have the, have the work ethic and the hard work to be able to get better. And to get back with Fournette, he dropped 10 pounds going to his pro day. Not sure about the numbers, but I'm pretty sure he looked good because they're talking about him going inside the top 5. I think going to Jacksonville, who did a lot this offseason, did a lot last offseason, but seems he can't get off the ground. The year before, that's his destination. Blake Bortles before last year was looking good. This year, with expectations, he looked bad. And that's what happened when you have expectations. And it's not, no pressure on you. You perform well, and then when the pressure get on you, then some quarterbacks don't perform well. I think that's the biggest issue if he goes there. He could potentially go to the Jets. It's a lot of teams. The New York Giants, maybe they could move up and make a move for him. It's a lot of teams that need running backs. And but I like Fournette. I think he's right to be the number 1 running back on the board, but there are concerns. The way his physical style is and his health concerns. What's his rate? He's at the running back, you get hit a lot. How much does he really have left in the tank? We'll see. And then second, in most people boards is now Christian. Not saying on my board, but Christian McCaffrey, son of Ed McCaffrey, tough possession receiver for the Broncos back in the day. I've been on Christian McCaffrey for a couple years now at Stanford, and he's as a Caucasian running back, he's a fast twitch running back. You don't see too many guys that's Caucasian that can, flank, slot receiver, and punt and kick return. So, he's getting a lot of extra attention as well doing that. And will he succeed? Is a lot of people that don't think a Caucasian running back can succeed in the league as an every down back. But I don't think that's where his value is going to be. His value is going to be as a wild card, third down back, slot receiver. Kick return, punt return. I don't mean as a primary third down back. I mean, when you said third down back, able to, run the ball and catch the ball out the backfield. Do everything as a third down back. Pick up blockers, pass protect, all that good stuff. And that's what I mean. You got Dalvin Cook, who a lot of people are sour on now. And because he didn't test well. I don't read into that. That dude is a great athlete on the field, good vision, good runner. I think he's the second best back, or potentially could be the first back off the board. Then you got a wild card like Joe Mixon, who punched a girl and they didn't divide him to the combine, and who tested so well at this pro day that he's talking. It was people potentially saying he wasn't gonna get drafted, or maybe 6th, 7th, 5th round. But now he shot all the way up to maybe even late first, probably second. And you got Alvin Kamara for Tennessee, who the other guy left, and his mind was popping off shit while Alvin Kamara didn't start, but it's a solid running back. He's a guy that could be a dark horse, in my opinion. But to keep going, how I rank him would be Fournette, Dalvin Cook, McCaffrey. Well, Fournette, Dalvin Cook, Mixon, McCaffrey. My top 4. Most likely to make day 1 impact. I really don't know where these guys gonna go, and that'd be probably the fit. After the fit, I can tell you and see what the opportunity lies. But I'm gonna go Fournette or Mixon. You know, depending where those guys go. And if Dalvin Cook goes to Green Bay, like some mock drafts are indicating, I think he has a good chance as well with having a lot of clean boxes to run through and not having 7, 8 in the box because of Aaron Rodgers' arm. You know, my dark horse, late round, the mid round guy is the guy at the top left of the screen, Kareem Hunt from Toledo. My boy Bobby Bless put me on him. I've been checking him out. Every carry in college he's never fumbled. And the reason why you ask why he's not a high pick probably is because, you know, he has prototypical size for a running back at 5'10", but he only ran 4.62, which, you know, at 5'10", you know, a lot of people look down on it, but he's a tough physical runner that's going to not turn the ball over. And what's good about him is he's a Swiss Army knife, man. You know, he can come out the backfield and catch some balls, and I've been watching a lot of tape on him. And he's a tough guy who had a good Senior Bowl as well. The only thing about him is he had a hamstring injury, and he had some issues off the field with, I guess, breaking team rules. But, you know, that's it. But you want to talk about, you know, most likely to be a bust. It's probably going to be Christian McCaffrey as being a pure running back, you know. But I think he's going to contribute in other ways. But I think he's most likely to be a bust. Most likely to be boom or bust. You know, there's no in between. Not being an average running back, just being he's going to be great or he's not going to be so great. I think it's Dalvin Cook. You know, I think it's no in between from him. I think he's going to be electric or he's going to be a straight bust. You know, but as far as the overall running back class, man, it's very solid. And I think running backs are starting to make a run back again at the NFL level. You can't throw the ball 50 times. You got to be able to run it. But you know, it's people don't like picking running backs early because you get so much value in the middle and late rounds. You can find them anywhere. You just got to be able to evaluate talent. But I like this year's running back core, and I look forward to looking at them for years to come. We gone.